Chakravartin, a king with willed treasures, is described in Buddhist scriptures as an ideal ruler with great virtue and wisdom. His rule is not limited to just one country or world, but many worlds across the universe. Some people see a possible link between the idea of the Chakravartin and modern UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. The wheel associated with the Chakravartin could be like a vehicle used by aliens to travel through space. With the rise of modern technology, UAPs and alien life have become popular topics. Some Buddhist scholars have tried to connect this phenomena with the Chakravartin and the wheel. This connection not only touches on the Buddhist view of the universe, but also makes us rethink the idea of intelligent beings. Chakravartin has 4 types of wheel treasures: a golden, silver, copper, and iron. This symbolize his power over the 4 continents and are believed to have magical abilities, allowing them to travel over any obstacle. The Chakravartin is a rare and great ruler who doesn't appear often. According to the Mahaparamita Sastra and other Buddhist texts, the Chakravartin only shows up during special times in the world, usually when human lifespans are increasing. In the Buddhist view, when human lifespans reach 84,000 years, the Chakravartin will appear, bringing peace and prosperity through the rule of Dhamma, the Buddhist law. However, this world cycle are very long, so the Chakravartin's appearance may only happen once every several million years or even longer. It means that each time the Chakravartin comes to our world, it may be after a very long time, making his appearance a very rare event that only happens during certain cosmic cycles. The Chakravartin's rule is not based on force, but on Dharma and virtue. He governs with compassion and wisdom, maintaining peace and prosperity. In Buddhism, the Chakravartin symbolizes the ideal ruler, representing the perfect way to rule and the highest moral standards. The real treasure of Chakravartin is said to be able to fly, leading some to think of UAPs. The wheel can cross mountains, rivers, and seas quickly, similar to how we imagine UAPs can fly today. This idea comes from ancient descriptions of mysterious flying objects, which some people now interpret as possible alien spacecraft. The Chakravartin is thought to be a ruler with incredible wisdom, possibly from other worlds in the universe. These beings might be much wiser and more moral than humans and could appear in our world as UAPs or aliens. Some Buddhist scholars believe that descriptions of the Chakravartin and the real treasure in Buddhist texts might be a way that ancient people expressed their limited knowledge of aliens or advanced civilizations. They think that some parts of Chakravartin's story might actually be describing the technology and actions of higher intelligent beings. Buddhist monk Master Chin Kun has also spoken about the connection between the Chakravartin and UAPs. He thinks that the UAPs people talk about today might actually be the real treasures mentioned in Buddhist scriptures. The so-called aliens in these UAPs might be the Chakravartin or other highly intelligent beings like him. Master Chin Kun points out that human wisdom and technology are still very limited, making it hardly to fully understand the existence of highly intelligent life in the universe. He believes that the wisdom and dignity of the Chakravartin far exceed what humans can imagine, and even if we found proof of alien life, these beings would still be far less wise than the Buddha, Bodhisattvas, or the Chakravartin. Buddhist cosmology is vast, believing that countless worlds exist in the universe, each with its own form of life and cycles of rebirth. These worlds might exist at different levels of the universe, creating an infinite structure. The concept of the 3,000 great thousand worlds in Buddhist texts refers to countless worlds like ours, where beings may have different forms and levels of wisdom. Buddhist teachings mention 6 categories of rebirth: the heaven, human, asura, that means the demon god, animal, ghost, and the hell. This idea suggests that beings are reborn in different categories based on their karma. Buddhism doesn't rule out the possibility of life on other planets, which could also be part of the cycle of rebirth. So, extraterrestrial life could be seen as another type of being experiencing birth and death cycles just like those on the earth. Buddhism describes how Bodhisattvas can take on many forms and travel to different worlds to save beings. These worlds are not limited to Earth. They could be other planets or worlds in the universe. This idea makes some people think that if alien civilizations exist, they might have already reached the wisdom and virtue described in Buddhism, allowing them to help other forms of life across space and time. Agama and the Vimalakirti Sutra mention other worlds and the beings living there. These beings might be very different from those on Earth, possibly even wiser and more moral. Some people see these descriptions as hints of alien civilizations, suggesting that Buddhism has long recognized the existence of many different intelligent beings in the universe. Highly intelligent beings are believed to have wisdom far beyond human, as well as great compassion and morality. They treat other beings much better than humans do. The higher worlds described in Buddhist texts, like the Pure Land, are places where there is no evil or fear, and kindness and peace are the norm. In contrast, our world is full of violence, war, and greed, making it hard for us to interact with truly intelligent beings as equals. Instead of relying only on theology to explore the universe, humans should focus on developing their minds. The speed of thought is faster than light, and the power of the mind is the most fundamental force in the universe. Through spiritual practice, humans can go beyond the limits of time and space, and even communicate with higher-level intelligent beings. Buddhism emphasizes the equality of all life forms, promoting compassion and non-violence. Monk Master Chin Kun points out that if humans can treat animals on Earth with respect, how can we expect highly intelligent beings to treat us the same way? From this perspective, protecting life and respecting nature are not just moral choices, but also important steps toward connecting with intelligent beings. Focusing on inner moral development is the foundation for living alongside other intelligent beings in the universe. The connection between the Chakravartin and UAPs comes from modern interpretations of Buddhist scriptures. This connection reflects our curiosity about unknown phenomena and shows Buddhism's deep understanding of intelligent beings. In Buddhism, intelligent beings are not just aliens with advanced theology. They are also beings with high morals and spirituality. As humans develop theology and explore the universe, we should not forget to cultivate our minds. Only by developing our minds can we better understand and connect with the higher intelligent beings in the universe. Buddhist scriptures told us about the universe is full of wisdom and life, and the teachings of the Buddha given 2,500 years ago have already pointed the way for us to get in touch with them. Thank you for listening to the show today. This is Karma Tashi.